De l'été luxuriant à l'hiver immaculé, le Canada révèle sa nature grandiose.
By glorious summers bright, by winter's stainless snow, Canada's greatness shall arise.
In our worldview, no animal is more important than another one. They're all equal.
Et de formidables montagnes de rochers.
Of Canada this year, as far as the neighborhood of Quebec, will be a mere matter of margin.
Push on, brave York volunteers!
All the tribes of the North are dancing the war dance. De puissants guerriers d'outre-mer nous enverront des armes.
Criez, courez dans les bois. Sonnez le clairon pour annoncer des renforts. Tirez à volonté. Nous vaincrons.
The end of the War of 1812 marked the beginning of an enduring peace between Canada and the United States.
Avec la fin de cette guerre, s'amorce une paix durable entre les deux pays.
set a course for Ottawa's future as Canada's capital.
Contests in this chamber are all compensated by the great scheme of reform, which is now in your hands. Le temps est venu pour nous de former une grande nation.
A great nation, great in thought, great in action, great in hope, and great in position.
I see one great nationality bound like the shield of Achilles by the blue rim of ocean. I see the peaks of the western mountains. And the crests of the eastern waves.
Thomas Darcy McGee. The young nation sets out to build the world's longest railroad.
Le chemin de fer a construit ce pays et changé la vie de chacun de ses habitants.
Sir John A. Macdonald.
Late events have shown us that we are made one people by that road. That iron link has bound us together.
Sir Wilfrid Laurier.
The 20th century will belong to Canada.
When I got to Montreal, I got on the train. I had a ticket as far as Vancouver. I thought, well, Canada, here I come. I love you. It was an incredible experience, and I loved every minute of it.
C'est par la construction du chemin de fer que se sont bâties nos communautés.
Community.
Community. Une communauté serrée, beaucoup de gens qui se connaissent.
C'est ce sentiment d'appartenance. Anywhere you go, you will either find something that you can relate to across from city to city. It's the people. Des gens. People.
The people in Canada come together to make one large community.
My grandfather somehow managed to come penniless to Canada, and he followed the developing railway west, selling dry goods from a tent that he erected beside the tracks, and he made his way to the end of the tracks on a wilderness journey, a Canadian wilderness journey. He was a pioneer.
My grandfather came to work in this country when he was 15 years old. He didn't know the language, didn't know the customs.
Tous les immigrants qui sont venus dans ce pays, qui ont utilisé énormément leurs mains, leurs bras, pour construire une vie, leur famille.
Brigadier General Alex Ross, Vimy Ridge, 1917.
From dugouts, shell holes, and trenches, men advanced to the ridge. It was Canada from the Atlantic to the Pacific on parade. In those few minutes, I witnessed the birth of a nation.
Et là, j'ai senti la naissance d'une nation.
Major John McCrae, Ypres, 1915.
In Flanders fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below.
Nous sommes les morts, nous, qui songions la veille encore à nos parents, à nos amis. C'est nous qui reposons ici, au champ d'honneur.
Versailles, 1919. For the first time, Canada sits as an equal among the nations.
The Right Honourable Sir Robert Bordo.
Today, Canada is the mistress of her own destiny. She commands both the Atlantic and the Pacific. She holds the highway of the world.
Success depends on our unity. All together, we'll drive forward, confident that the Canadian people will reclaim their lands from trouble and sorrow and bring back happiness and security.
But in Europe and the Pacific, fascism brings the return of war.
King.
Mr. Speaker, thanks to the skill and devotion of our men and women, Canada is a granary, an arsenal, an aerodrome, and a shipyard of freedom. Canada has built the third largest navy in the world and the fourth largest air force.
Le Canada a bâti la 3e marine et la 4e force aérienne.
La guerre est terminée, mais le monde n'a pas encore trouvé la paix.
The Right Honourable Louis Saint-Laurent.
The Cold War is a conflict between totalitarianism and liberty.
John Diefenbaker.
Freedom is not static, Mr. Speaker. It grows when the people of a country have it in their hearts and demand that it shall be preserved.
dedicated itself to being a caring home for its own, a sanctuary for others, and an example to the world.
I believe I'm privileged because I'm free to paint what I want.
Pour moi, l'art, c'est vraiment l'expression de la liberté.
There are chapters in every life which are seldom read, and certainly not allowed.
I would walk to the end of the street and over the prairie with the clickety grasshoppers bunging in arcs ahead of me, and I could hear the hum and twang of wind in the great prairie harp of telephone wires.
J'avais déjà mis en marche bonheur d'occasion. Né, au fond, sans que je le sache, ce soir où j'avais rêvé sans but, au bord du vieux canal La Chine.
Les hivers de mon enfance étaient des saisons longues. Nous vivions en 3 lieux. L'école, l'église et la patinoire. Mais la vraie vie était sur la patinoire.
Monsieur, je voudrais danser, oh la bastringue et puis la
Petit bonheur que j'avais ramassé, il était tout en fleurs. These eyes cry every night. It's in the fingers bled. Was the summer of 69.
This is the CBC television network.
The global village has become a global theater, with everybody on the planet simultaneously participant as actor.
Here's my castle. Wherever you are, Canada invites you to Expo 67. En show.
Les belles histoires des pays d'en haut.
And television is getting better. Canadian actors and actresses, I think, are coming into their own.
On est un peuple créatif, on est un peuple qui s'est démarqué pour la créativité.
Filmmaking, oh, love it. Love it. Love the theater, love live music.
Thank you, and good night.
Merci. Bonsoir.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is hockey night in Canada.
There's nothing better than a game of shinny hockey with the boys just after school. Half an hour to clean the ice, all the sticks in the middle.
Mon père qui attachait mes patins, c'était les anciens de mon frère. Le hockey se transmet de génération en génération. Notre sport, c'est le hockey.
Hockey is our game.
At the Olympic, Crosby on the ice with the Ginla. Crosby scores! Sidney Crosby, the golden goal for Canada. That's once in a lifetime. Olympic gold. C'est le but.
To run to City Hall down University Avenue took Terry by hundreds of people. It was an emotional moment for many of them as they watched Terry run by.
The Terry Fox benefit and run was always something very, very magical and touching.
All I can say is that if there's any way I can get out there again and finish it, I will.
La détermination de Terry Fox est encore une source d'inspiration incroyable.